Have you ever wanted to do something for years, but you let fear hold you back? That's been me. I have wanted to post content online since I was 17. I did have a YouTube channel where I posted like 35 makeup videos, and then I went to college and I never posted again. In that time, I have thought about it almost every day, but I have this overwhelming fear of being perceived, of being embarrassed, and now in the age of the influencer, of thinking that it's cringe. Not that there's anything wrong with influencers, but I never want someone to perceive that as my reason for wanting to post content online. I look at it as a creative outlet and a way to share the journey of life. I have built a million excuses over the years for reasons why it is not a good time to post online. Whether that be that my hair is faded out and I don't have an appointment anytime soon to get it fresh, or that I can't do my makeup very good because I hurt my wrist and now I have to do everything with my left hand. Those are reasons recently that I have decided, you know what, I'm just going to push it off another year. I started therapy in October of last year, and I have a really great relationship with my therapist. So much so to the point now that she has no hesitations on calling me out when I stumble back into my negative self talk and black and white thinking, which I would have told you before that I never had. However, this injury has really kind of brought a lot of that to the surface. Just because you get injured at work, you're out of work for a week, so you have to get surgery. None of this was planned. Really put a hindrance on my progress that I'd made towards my habits and goals of the year, or that's how I was looking at it at least. However, resilience encompasses this perfectly, and it's so ironic that that's the word I chose for my word of the year for 2025. So I am now choosing to maybe not focus on the positives of this because I'm not sure that there is a positive to getting hurt at work. However, I can make the most of the situation. And one of those ways that I'm going to try to do that is by following one of the dreams I've had for literally years and starting my YouTube channel. I'm excited for the journey, and although I hesitate to say that I'm happy my wrist got hurt, I am happy that I am choosing to make the best of the situation. After I hurt my wrist several weeks ago, I have had a lot of time at home off work while I'm in the waiting process of surgery. And in this time, I normally would be very excited to just have time for me to focus on my hobbies. I love to game, I love reading, any type of craft, junk journaling, etc. But not having your right hand is a really big hang up for that. After a couple weeks of self-reflection and maybe a little bit of self-pity, I decided to sit down and look at my goals that I set at the beginning of the year to see what I still could focus on. One of them that I had not even began to do anything with was to create more than I consume. I, like many people my age, am chronically online, and I am embarrassed to admit how many hours I spend on my phone. That does not even count the hours I spend on my computer, watching YouTube, playing games, just browsing the web. That's why I chose to create more than I consume as one of my goals for this year. It was a failed goal of last year, and I was thinking it was going to be another failed goal of this year. I'm deciding to face my fears, embrace the cringe, and just post myself online. I'm 32 years old. I currently live in Pennsylvania. I have previously lived in West Virginia, my home state, Atlanta, Georgia, and Tennessee. My husband and I have 4 cats. He brought 2 and I brought 2 to the marriage. We love them dearly. I am an avid reader. I read almost 50 books last year, and I've already read 15 halfway through March of this year. I play video games. I like to craft, junk journal, coloring, Legos, anything creative. I'm a homebody and an introvert by nature. I graduated from college in 2015 with my first degree in public relations, and I went back to school in 2020 to be a nurse. Very smart, I know. I currently work in labor and delivery, and I love it. I've made a great group of friends up here as well, which has been awesome. And so has my husband. We actually really love living in Pennsylvania, which I never thought I would say. I've always been someone who wants to live in the South and wants to live by the beach. So this was not even close to that. However, we really like the location we're in. We're super close to several cities. I love to go to concerts, so we can go to a ton of different venues within a 2.5 hour range. Last year, I went to 15 shows and saw a total of, I believe it was 32 bands. A little bit slower this year. I decided to try to do one a month for cost and making sure I'm actually enjoying the shows that I'm going to, but it's something that I tend to keep up. My goal with this channel is to post lifestyle content, cozy gaming, reading, junk journaling, any other type of cozy hobby, along with my self-development journey. If you're interested, I'll be posting another video this time next week. Hope to see you then. Handsome boy. Mr. Bruce? Nova? Did you guys decide to make it extremely difficult for me to film? All four of you making the most noise as possible.